Hello, everyone. Today we're going to be going over the traversals question from the midterm. So given the tree below, give its pre-order, in-order, post-order, and level order traversals, and format each traversal as a space-separated list as shown there. Before we actually go into the traversals, I provided a quick recap of all the different traversals that we're going to have to do in this problem. For a pre-order traversal, given a current node, what you want to do is visit the current node first, then do a pre-order traversal on the left children of the left child of the current node, and then you want to do a pre-order traversal on the right child of the current node. And then for in-order traversal, what you want to do is do an in-order traversal on the left child of the node, then of the current node, and then you visit the current node, and then you do an in-order traversal on the right child of the current node. And then for post order, you simply do a post order traversal on the left child of the current node. Then you do a post order traversal on the right child of the current node, and then you visit the current node. And then for level order, it's basically reading from reading left to right. You simply visit each item in each row from left to right. And so with that in mind, we can go ahead and come up with the traversals for each. And so first, let's find the pre-order traversal here. So first we visit 2 because that's the root. And so we write that down here. And then we go to its left child. And in this case, that's 1. And then you go to 1's left child, which is 0. Now, there's no other nodes to be traversed through for 0 on the left because there are no children of 0. So then you go back up here and then you examine any right children of 1, which there are not. And then you go one step further and you go to the 2 node and check if there are right children to be examined. And if so, you do a pre-order traversal on them. We have completely finished this and we have this left. So yes, we do have a right child to sort of examine. So first we can simply do this. We do 5 since that's the first one. Then we do the left child of 5, which is 4. And then we do the left child of 4, which is 3. And then for 4, there are no right child. So you go back up to 5. And 5, as you can see, we do have a separate right child subtree that we need to examine. So we go about that. So first we go with 7, since that's the root of the subtree. Then you go to the left of 7, which is 6. And then there are no children of 6 that are left to examine. So we go to the right child of 7, which is 8. And that is a pre-order traversal. Now let's go over what our in-order traversal. So when we do an in-order traversal, remember that we go all the way down on the left until we can visit 1. So right now we're at 2, and then we have to do an in-order traversal on the left node. And so we do that. So we go to 1. But then here at 1, we have to do an in-order traversal of the left, which in this case is 0. And then for 0, you do an in-order traversal of the left. However, there are no children of 0, so we are done with that. Then we visit the current node, which is 0. And then you do an in-order traversal of the right. And there are none for 0, so you go one step back and you go to 1. We finished examining all the left children of 1. So now we visit the current node of 1. And then what happens is that we examine the right children of 1, but there aren't any. So we go one step up more. And then what we see here is that we visit 2 because we finished doing an in-order traversal of the entire left side of 2. And so now what we can do is an in-order traversal of the right side. And so that means that we start at 5. And then 5 has some left children to do an in-order traversal on. So we go to its immediate left child, which is 4. And then since 4 has an immediate left child as well, we go to 3. And as you can see here, there are no children for 3. And so we are done doing an in-order traversal on the left of 3. So then we visit 3. And so we write 3 here. And then we do a in-order traversal on the right children of 3, but there are none. So we are done. And then for 4, since we have finished traversing all the left children of 4, we visit the current node, which is 4. And then we visit the right children of 4, but there are none, so we are done. And now we finish traversing the left children of all the left children of 5. So now we visit the current node, which is 5. And then we go about to the right side of right children of 5. So first we start off with 7, but 7 has a left child, so we go to the left child of 7. And then here we have 6. And 6 has no left children, so we're done with that. Then we visit the current node, which is 6. And then there are no right children of 6, so we are done doing an in-order traversal on 6. So then we go one step up to 7, and we have finished examining all the left children of 7. So we visit 7, and then we do an in-order traversal of all the nodes to the right of 7. And since there's just one, we don't need to traverse any left children of 8. And so we can just mark 8 as the next one that we visit. And there are no right children of 8. So now we are done. And then we do a post-order traversal. So first we do a post-order traversal of the left. And so currently we start at 2, and there are some left children of 2. So we go to the next left child, which is 1. And then at 1, you see that there is still another left child of 1 that we need to visit. So we go to that left child of 1, which is 0. And then for 0, what we do is we do a post-order traversal of the left of 0, but there are no nodes to the left of that are left children of 0, so we're done there. And then we do a post-order traversal of the right of 0, and we are done there because there are none. And then we we actually visit the node, so it becomes 0. And so we write 0 here. And then since for 1, now that we have finished traversing the entire left side of 1, now we traverse the right side of 1. However, there are no nodes on the right side of 1, so we are done with that. And so we visit the current node, which in this case is 1. And we are done with traversing all the left children of 2. But now we need to traverse all the right children of 2. So we go to the right node, immediate right child of 2, which is 5. And now with 5, we start doing the post-order traversal of 5. As you can see, there is a left child of 5. So we visit the left child of 5, which is 4, or we go there and do a post-order traversal there. However, 4 still has a left child that we need to examine. So we do a post-order of the left child of 4, which is 3. And then 3, it has no left children or right children. So we don't need to do post-order on traversal on any of that. So what we do is simply visit the current node, which in this case would just be 3. And then since we are done visiting all the children in 3, what we now do is visit all the right children of 4. And there are no right children of 4. And so we're done doing a post-order traversal of the right. So now we visit the current node, which is 4. And then we are done with 4. And then now we have finished traversing all the left children of 5. Now we have to traverse all the right children of 5. And so first we go to the immediate right child of 5, which is 7. 7 has a left child, so we should examine that. So we go to the left child of 7, which in this case is 6. And 6 does not have any left children or right children. And so as a result, we are done doing a post-order traversal of its children. And now we can visit the current node. And so we print out 6 here. And then after 6, we go back up 1 level, and 7 still has some right children left to be traversed. So we go to the right child of 7, which in this case is 8. 8 does not have any left children or right children. So we are done doing a post-order traversal of 8's children. And we simply print out or visit the node, so 8. And so we are done examining all the children of 7. So we print 7. We are done examining all the children of 5. So we print 5. And we are done examining all the children of 2. So we print 2. Let me fix that. Okay, and last but not least is our level order traversal, Remember, this is just like reading left to right from top to bottom. So we simply go 2. Then we examine all the nodes in this row, which is 1 and then 5. Then you examine all the nodes in this row, which is 0 and 4 and 7. And then you examine all the nodes in this row, which would be 3, 6, and 8. And that is the first part of the traversals problem.